India's leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi, he is currently in Boston, where he has once again questioned and undermined the Indian state. Well, the Gandhi scion, during a public interaction, has criticized the Election Commission while once again raking up the Maharashtra poll results, alleging discrepancies. While the BJP has slammed the comment as Deshdroh, the Congress has defended Rahul Gandhi, alleging that he's only speaking the truth. Well, Rahul Gandhi has alleged that the Election Commission is compromised. Yes, quote-unquote compromise. And he has claimed that there is something wrong with the entire system, pointing towards irregularities in the Maharashtra Assembly elections. In fact, he has claimed that an impossible figure of 65 lakh voters was added to the electoral rolls within just 2 hours, and that more people have voted than the total number of adults in Maharashtra. Well, raising serious doubts against the integrity of the electoral process, he has also criticized the recent rule changes which have been made by the Election Commission regarding videography during polling, suggesting a lack of transparency in the entire process. Listen in.
For a voter to vote, it takes approximately 3 minutes. And if you do the math, it would mean that there were lines of voters till 2 o'clock at night voting all night, and this didn't happen. You have video. They not only refused to give us the videography, they changed the law so that now you're not allowed to ask for the videography. So it's very clear to us that the Election Commission is compromised. It's very clear that there is something very wrong with the system.
Well, in fact, the BJP has responded very strongly to the allegations, questioning the timing of the charge. While BJP spokesperson Pradeep Bhandari has labelled Rahul Gandhi as anti-India and a George Soros agent who's defaming India on foreign soil, you have Sambit Patra who's linked the attack to the recent ED action in the National Herald case. Remember, the central agency has filed charge sheets against Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi as well as others, prompting Congress to accuse the BJP-led government of using investigative agencies to harass political opponents.
राहुल गांधी ट्रेटर हैं, केवल इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि विदेश की भूमि में जाकर देश की संस्थाओं का अपमान करते हैं और देश के लोकतंत्र को हीन बताते हैं। वो इसलिए भी ट्रेटर हैं क्योंकि देश की संपत्ति का करोड़ों करोड़ रुपए नेशनल हेराल्ड के माध्यम से उन्होंने गबन किया है। और याद रखिए राहुल गांधी, आप और आपकी माताश्री बचने वाली नहीं है। ईडी के गुस्से को ईसी पर निकाल रहे हो, एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट के गुस्से को आप इलेक्शन कमीशन पर निकाल रहे हो, इससे कुछ नहीं होगा। राहुल गांधी याद रखे कि वो 50,000 की बेल पर बाहर है, वो गुनहगार है, वो भ्रष्ट है, उसने चोरी की है, डकैती की है। नेशनल हेराल्ड का केस चोरी का केस नहीं है, डकैती का केस है। 5,000 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी का मात्र 50 लाख रुपए देकर और 440 करोड़ रुपए का इनकम टैक्स गबन करके उसे चोरी और भ्रष्टाचारी नहीं कहते हैं, वो डकैती होती है। मां बेटे ने डकैती की है और डकैती करने के बाद इनकी इतनी हिम्मत है कि विदेश की भूमि में जाकर आप हिंदुस्तान के लोकतंत्र के ऊपर उंगली उठाते हैं। राहुल गांधी, आपसे नहीं हो पाएगा हिंदुस्तान में राजनीति, तो जाकर के किसी और देश से चुनाव लड़िए। मगर जिस थाली में खाते हैं, अगर उस थाली में आप छेद करेंगे तो आप देशद्रोही कहलाएंगे।
Here is Rahul Gandhi, who time and again undermines India's institutions. He has already said he's fighting Indian state. Then he goes abroad and he also attacks Indian institutions. India's institutions, which are संवैधानिक institutions, इनका अपमान has become Rahul Gandhi's पहचान.
Rahul Gandhi, who's on another Bharat Badnaam Yatra, India Abuse Yatra on foreign soil, has once again deplorably attacked India's constitutional institution. Rahul Gandhi has attacked the Election Commission of India abroad. And Rahul Gandhi is such, he symbolizes incompetence, ineptitude, and he is so clueless. This timing of attacking the Election Commission, actually in the United States, is happening when the Vice President of the United States States, has landed in India and is on a visit. So Rahul Gandhi's motivation and intent have never been good, and this time his timing is also dubious.
Well, we are going to get into the politics of that, but before that, let me go across to Pragya as well as Niyamika who are joining us. Pragya, I'm going to come to you first. It's important for us to understand, where was Rahul Gandhi speaking? In Boston, why did he feel the need to rake up his doubts on the Indian electoral process itself? Because as per the BJP, it directly undermines democracy in India as well.
Well, BJP makes a very pertinent statement, which is that Rahul Gandhi speaks on the US soil at a time when their vice president is in India. It is also an attempt to undermine your own country, and it is also to undermine your own government and democracy. And this is exactly what BJP has been saying time and again. When Rahul Gandhi goes abroad on foreign soil, he questions the institution. And here he's not questioning just one election commission of India. Back in India, there are Congress leaders who are also questioning, and BJP is also questioning judiciary, and they had also questioned the judiciary in the past. So both the things that BJP is underlining right now, that Rahul Gandhi is insulting the country on a foreign soil, which makes him a traitor. In fact, Sambit Patra has in fact called him a traitor, and not just a traitor, he calls them dacoit. Both mother and son duo got 988 crore of donation, which it is a bogus donation where there is no attempt, there is no rent out of the building, no companies who were on the rent in that particular building, yet they got 38 crore rent. So all of that has been put in the National Herald case perspective, and this is what Sambit Patra is saying. When you have anger towards ED, you are directing that particular anger against ECI. Because you are not in power, you are not going to manipulate investigative authorities, and that is exactly your anger is towards, directed towards the institutions of this country. So BJP is not going to let this go. They will in fact attack the Gandhi family on this count, and in fact BJP is asking a question. If you have problem with ECI, do you think that ECI was compromised when Priyanka Gandhi won by polls? And do you believe that ECI was compromised when you won Jharkhand elections? Your 99 MPs won. Do you
Absolutely.
think that the election commission
when three of the Gandhis are in the parliament, two of them were elected to the parliament, to the Lok Sabha to be precise, Rahul Gandhi didn't seem to be doubtful about the election commission. But do stay on with us. Let me go across to Shehzad Poonawalla, who's joining us, the national spokesperson of the BJP. Shehzad, the Congress, however, claims that Rahul Gandhi is only detailing the facts in US. He's not really undermining India. He's just giving out facts as to what happened in the Maharashtra elections.
Fact of the matter is, Meghna, that ECI has contradicted each of these bogus claims time and again. Fact of the matter is, Meghna, that during Maharashtra elections, Jharkhand were held and they won those elections. Jharkhand में EC ठीक है. फैक्ट ऑफ द मैटर इज वायनाड में बाईपोल था, प्रियंका वाड्रा जीती, तब ईसी ठीक है. राहुल गांधी ने सुपारी ले रखी है भारत की बदनामी की, एंड ही गोज ऑन फॉरेन सॉइल एंड अब्यूजेस इंडियाज इंस्टीट्यूशंस. ही डज इट एट द बिहेस्ट ऑफ सोरोस. And this is a serial offender. He goes and demands intervention into India. He says judiciary is not working, election commission is not working, because this man puts Parivar Tantra above Lok Tantra, and he feels that if the decision is not in favor of his family, then the institutions of this country are not working. I just have one simple question to ask Rahul. Rahul Baba, ये ED का गुस्सा इसी से क्यों?
Well, in fact, Shehzad, request you to stay with us because Pramod Tiwari is also joining us of the Congress party. He perhaps the best man to answer some of these questions. Mr. Tiwari, how would you like to respond? BJP तो कह रहे हैं कि ED का गुस्सा आप EC पे क्यों निकाल रहे हैं?
देखिए, बीजेपी पहले किसी को क्रिटिसाइज करने के पहले, किसी की आलोचना करने के पहले हमें एक्सप्लेन करे. वो तो विदेश की धरती पे है. देश में लोकतंत्र चार पाए पे है, जिसमें जुडिशरी और विधायिका दोनों बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. और दो एमपीस, एक लोकसभा से एक राज्यसभा से, वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को थ्रेटन कर रहे हैं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट को कंडेम कर रहे हैं, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के पावर को चैलेंज कर रहे हैं. तो पहले तो अपना देखें, और मुझे कुछ साबित नहीं करना है. खुद नड्डा जी ने, जो बीजेपी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं, उन्होंने कहा हम इनके बयान से सहमत नहीं होते. We don't associate, and this is not the version of BJP.
बट तिवारी जी,
What
आप बोल
action-
रहे हैं कि बीजेपी और कांग्रेस फिर दोनों एक है, एक जुडिशरी को क्वेश्चन
आपने
कर रहा है,
बोलने कहाँ
एक
दिया? पहले ही आप
इलेक्शन
बोल रही
कमीशन
हैं,
को
दिक्कत तो आपकी
क्वेश्चन
ये
कर रहा है।
दिक्कत तो ये मैं कह रहा था, आपका सवाल था कि बीजेपी ऐसा कहती, तो मैं कह रहा हूँ बीजेपी शुड फर्स्ट एक्सप्लेन व्हाट दीज टू MPs हैव डन. As far as if you want to know from me about Rahul Gandhi, you ask me, I will explain you.
Can you tell us about Rahul Gandhi, please? Why he made the statement? Because Shehzad is there. He has said that ये ED का गुस्सा EC पे निकाल रहे हैं. He feels targeted.
ठीक है.
And that
शहजाद जी
is
जब
why he said
कांग्रेस में
this.
थे तो कांग्रेस की बात करते थे, बीजेपी की बात करेंगे, करना चाहिए भी उनको. आई विश हिम ऑल बेस्ट. हम उसकी बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, बात दूसरी कर रहे हैं. बात सीधी सी ये है कि आप जब एक स्टडी टूर पे गए, एक लेक्चर दे रहे हैं, तो क्या करेंगे, वहां झूठ बोलेंगे? इज इट नॉट फैक्ट कि वहां पे 48 लाख वोट बढ़े महाराष्ट्र में?
शहजाद,
Is it
उन्होंने
not
तो
fact?
सब कुछ सच बोला. That is what Congress is प्रमोद तिवारी जी is saying.
वो आप जम कर रही हैं, हर कंक्लूजन पे आप जम करती हैं. प्रॉब्लम आपकी है.
आप ही ने तो बोला, वो झूठ
अरे,
थोड़ी
पूरा
बोलेंगे, वो
करने
तो
दिया,
सच बोलेंगे.
आपने पूरा करने दिया कुछ. एनीवे यू आस्क मी. थैंक यू.
देखिए,
आप सुन तो लीजिए प्रमोद तिवारी जी, प्लीज डू लिसन. आपको तो हमने पूरी बात सुनी.
देखिए प्रमोद जी हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता है, तो मैं तो सिर्फ इतना कहूंगा, प्रमोद जी ऐसी क्या मजबूरी है, हमारे सांसद ने क्या बोला नहीं बोला उस पर तो पार्टी की ऑफिशियल प्रतिक्रिया आ चुकी है, और मैं उसमें नहीं जाना चाहता इंदिरा जी सुप्रीम कोर्ट के बारे में क्या कहती थी और क्या करती थी, परंतु छोड़ दीजिए उस विषय को. विदेशी धरती पर जाकर जब यही यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स इलेक्शन कमीशन क्या बजा रहा है डंका, तो राहुल जी जाकर प्रकट कर रहे हैं शंका. आज वाइस प्रेसिडेंट अमेरिका के यहाँ पर है, तब ऐसी स्थिति में लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन को क्या शोभा देता है कि भारत की संस्थाओं की बदनामी करने का बेड़ा वो सोरोस के इशारे पे उठाए और विदेशी धरती पर जाकर पे. और मैं तो सिर्फ इतना पूछना चाहता हूँ, आप एक सिंपल सवाल का जवाब दीजिए. झारखंड चुनाव में इलेक्शन कमीशन ठीक, महाराष्ट्र में गड़बड़, ये कैसे होता है चयनात्मक?
ये कैसे हो सकता है प्रमोद तिवारी जी? प्रमोद तिवारी जी,
फोन कर.
well, लगता है फोन कट गया है शहजाद. Unfortunately, we are not going to get the answers, but these are direct posers that the BJP has put. First, how is it possible that at the same time, when Congress JMM were winning Jharkhand, the EC was functioning fine. At the same time, in the same electoral season, you are questioning Maharashtra. So EC was fair in Jharkhand where Congress JMM won, but was unfair in Maharashtra and was compromised in Maharashtra. Is the same body. Well, thank you so much, Shehzad. I appreciate you joining us here on Times Now. But with that, let's also tell you how the Congress has been defending. We've just heard Pramod Tiwari, the Honorable Congress MP. Right now, the other leaders of the Congress also have denied all the charges against BJP have leveled against Rahul Gandhi. They say that it's all politically motivated. And they have claimed that Rahul Gandhi has only detailed the facts and has not undermined India. Watch this.
देखिए, तथ्यात्मक बात कर रहे हैं राहुल जी. तथ्यात्मक बात कर रहे हैं, कोई ऐसी हवा में बात नहीं कर रहे हैं राहुल जी. राहुल जी की बात का जवाब देना चाहिए. कीचड़ उछालने से बेहतर है चुनाव के अंदर, चुनाव प्रणाली के अंदर पूरी तरह से पारदर्शिता होनी चाहिए.
So let me go across to Niyamika, who's joining us. Niyamika, this is very interesting. We are trying to put that same question across to the Congress, but no one in the Congress is actually answering as to what happens when the fact that after these allegations were made on the Maharashtra elections, you had the Election Commission come out and give a point-by-point rebuttal to everything that the Congress had said. And on the same election time, when you also had elections across in Jharkhand, which Congress JMM won, that was apparently free and fair, but the elections which were held in Maharashtra was compromised. Can Congress explain this dichotomy?
Well, Meghna, whenever this question was being posed upon the Congress leaders that why they are completely silent upon those states where the Congress party was able to win the elections at that point of time, they are saying that it is the fact which is being stated by Rahul Gandhi, because we have all the proofs, we have all the figures which have also been given by Rahul Gandhi in the previous press conference which he had done in the national capital, because this is not the very first time, Meghna, when Rahul Gandhi had made certain allegations upon the Election Commission of India regarding the Maharashtra Assembly elections. This time also, when he's there in the United States, he had stated that the data which is being questioned by the Congress party is regarding the voter data, as he has stated that within the time span of 2 hours between 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., 65 lakh people had voted in the Maharashtra Assembly elections, which is quite impossible. And for that reason, he had also stated that we had asked the Election Commission of India to share the videos of various assemblies as of how this is possible, that 65 lakh voters have come out after 5:30 p.m. in the evening, and they had cast their votes during the assembly election, to which the Election Commission of India remained completely silent. So for that reason, now it is a big allegation which Rahul Gandhi has made while being in the United States, as he has stated that Election Commission of India has been compromised, and there is something which is very wrong in our entire system, and that is what the other Congress leaders are also saying. They are also extending support to Rahul Gandhi's statement, saying that the democracy in our country is questionable, as this is something which is in the minds of every citizen of this country, and that is the reason why Rahul Gandhi has posed certain questions to the Election Commission. But they are now raising question upon the BJP itself, saying that when these questions are being asked upon the Election Commission, why the BJP is jumping.
Absolutely.
Why the BJP is training guns at Rahul Gandhi, because these questions are not about BJP. These questions are about Election Commission of India. So it is the responsibility of the Election Commission of India to give proper replies to all these.
And remember, all of these attacks are coming in at a time when you have the Vice President of United States, who's in India right now. India showcasing itself as the hub of history, of heritage, and helping him relink with the roots of his wife's lineage. You have J.D. Vance, Usha Vance, both of them in India right now. And in the midst of it all, you have Rahul Gandhi making these statements in America. Well, do stay on with us, Pragya as well as Niyamika. Let's get in some more reactions. Lots of them pouring in regarding this attack which came in by Rahul Gandhi.
Rahul Gandhi should first explain why they lost 90 elections under his leadership, and even in Delhi, they drew a blank, a big zero.
पहली मर्तबा है, पूरा देश जानता है, आप सब लोग जानते हैं कि देश के बाहर जाकर कैसे देश की प्रतिष्ठा गिराना है। आज चुनाव आयोग को कटघरे में खड़ा कर रहे हैं। आप ध्यान दीजिए, जब लोकसभा का चुनाव बीता था तो कैसे पूरी दुनिया ने उसका स्वागत किया था, हमारे चुनाव आयोग का। ये बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, और हम लोगों ने तो बार बार देखिए कहा है, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के विरोध में ये इतना आपा खो बैठे हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री जी का विरोध करते करते कब देश का विरोध करने लगते हैं, इसका भी अंदाजा इनको नहीं लगता।
What is the issue of maligning any country? I think he must have been asked a particular question, or there's a particular discussion for which he has gone, and thousands of such discussions take place. We go abroad, we talk about things. For example, when we spoke about the world about giving us aid, was it maligning our country? This is all crap. Mr. Gandhi is raising questions which every common man in India is already talking about. How is it that extraordinarily in Maharashtra number of votes go up? How is it that most of the votes, that newly found votes, almost 90% of them go to the lap of the BJP? So it does raise genuine questions.
Well, with that, some big breaking news which is coming in. All of this in the midst of the